Sewer rates are going up in the city of Eagle. That's because those that live there decided to reuse the water from the city's treatment facility for irrigation instead of sending it back into the Boise River. Abby Wilt toured that facility today. So Abby, why do they need this new technology to do this?
Brian, so the city of Eagle signed an agreement with the Farmers Ditch Union Company to start that $20 million project. And the goal is to use Eagle's local water for things like irrigation and watering within the city rather than relying on the system already in place in Boise.
The water will be clean to Class A standards, or it won't be sent to the Farmers Union system.
The city of Eagle's sewer water is now being recycled into the Boise River. With the city's agreement with the nonprofit Farmers Union Ditch Company, Eagle's water would now stay in Eagle, rather than going into the city of Boise's reuse system as it is now.
The water is a very important aspect of life. We don't have an unlimited supply.
The water will be what's called Class A.
They just do some very fine polishing and disinfection so that it can go to the Boise River.
That means it goes through enough cleaning to be good for watering landscape or watering crops.
There's some cloudiness to it. It doesn't have near the cloudiness in it that it used to once it's been filtered. And this is on its way to be clean enough to go to the irrigation canal. At this point, the water would be ready then for ultraviolet disinfection to kill all the viruses, pathogens, anything that make you sick, and then discharged to the canal.
But getting the water to be considered Class A will take a big investment from the city of Eagle. The project to buy the technology to clean the water will cost $20 million.
We're working hard, but that's the kind of money that it takes.
And some of that cost will be passed on to people living in Eagle. Residents will see an increase on the price tag of their water bill each month, but right now water bills average $45, and it's still unclear exactly how much those rates will increase.
The patrons are paying the bill to clean the water. The patrons then also get the benefit of reusing the water as well.
Cities around Eagle, like the city of Star, had questions about how sewer water in the Boise River would impact their community's irrigation. But Eagle says the water they recycle into the river will be fully treated.
Class A and untreated don't go together in the same sentence. Okay. Highly treated Class A recycled water, because Class A is very highly treated.
And the city says it's almost a necessity. There's only a certain amount of water provided, so they have to recycle water to use again when they can.
Water is a big deal because there's not a whole lot of it, and we must manage our water very carefully to ensure that we have adequate water supplies for both those farms and lawns and gardens, etc.
And the city of Eagle isn't the first to turn sewer water into reusable water in Boise River. Right now, Kuna, Mountain Home, and Meridian all do the same process at varying levels. And Brian, the project is expected to be done by 2029, and the city is going to be hosting open halls for residents to come learn more about it and learn kind of why their water rates are increasing in the next few weeks.
Okay, so the water or the sewer rates are increasing, but I assume down the road when this thing is fully functional, that they'll kind of make some of that money back when it comes to not having to pay so much for water. Is that correct?
Right. They said they weren't sure yet because it will take until 2029, but that's the goal.
Maybe it'll kind of even itself out by then. All right. Thank you very much, Abby.